Let's say you've been in your job now about 3 years. You're also a subject matter expert, but you're getting kind of bored and you're looking for what's next. In this video, I'm going to teach you all about how to figure out what's next that will ultimately motivate you. You're probably asking, why does motivation matter here? And this is why. Action creates motivation, and if you want to be successful in your career, you have to take difficult actions in it. Yet, most don't because they are unmotivated and unfulfilled at their jobs. And I want to tell you 5 stories of people who are looking for their next career move and what they should do about it. These stories you're about to hear are true. I've only changed the names to protect the innocent and whoever I tag on social media. Let's get started with this first story of Christian. Christian is looking for experiences in her career to make her knowledge more valuable. She doesn't want to become stagnant because she has learned all that she can from her current position, and it will only hinder her ability to gain a vast set of experiences that will someday make her unstoppable. The career move at this point that she should make is a lateral move. And figuring out what skills and experiences you're lacking here would be extremely useful so that you know what lateral you should be looking for. You will want to look for someone who's giving out a new opportunity in the general area of your next skill or experience. And yes, I want to make sure this is extremely clear. You can pair this with a promotion, but normally if you want this experience more than you want to wait around for a promotion, a lateral is the quickest way to do this in your career. The next story is about Chris. Chris is looking to sharpen his skills as a developer. He's pretty content where he is and feels like he still has a long way to go to become the ultimate developer. Something I should note is he has a great manager who was once a great dev helping him out. He knows that his dev career is going to be the life for him and he wouldn't trade it for the world. What he should do here for a career move is growth. You figure out exactly what you want to grow into, and once you do that, you double down on your area. You do this by 3 things. First off, teaching, networking, and learning. The next story I want to tell you about is all about Drew. Drew is looking to advance in his career where there are more roles and responsibilities for him to take on. Drew is a pretty young guy in his career, but is really looking for someone to give him a chance to prove himself. And he believes that the only way for him is up from here. He has put a lot of hard work and dedication over the past couple years. The right career move here for someone like Drew is a promotion. Look for the ability for someone to give you a promotion, whether it's your own team or another team internally or potentially another job. How you're going to have to go about doing that is by focusing on key metrics of your performance review and figuring out what skills are needed in this next role. I'd recommend doing this by finding some coaches and mentors who have been to where you want to be so that you can ultimately get there faster. Lana is looking for a new challenge in her career as a QA engineer. She has really gotten bored with the automated test suites due to the content mastery of her craft. She is looking for something different that will challenge the creativity and problem-solving aspects of her brain, and that is what's drawing her to try out something new. The right career move here for someone like Lana is a career change. You have to figure out what exactly you're looking for. For example, you might want to go from a business to a tech role, or from a development role to a UX role, or vice versa in either situation. Once you've figured out the area you want to focus, you should be doing one of these 3 things. The first is taking a course or a boot camp that will give you the knowledge needed to do a career change. Second, shadow someone in the job you want to move into so you can learn the ropes from someone on the job. And last, find someone who will take a chance on you to learn on the spot in the job you want. Now, I admit that's going to be a bit harder, but it's one to look out for, especially if you've made really good connections in your network. The last story is all about Douglas. Douglas is looking to focus on what he's excelling in, which happens to be Node.js. And he's created over 20 NPM packages totaling 15 million downloads a year. And you could say people like using his code just a little bit. Douglas knows that everyone comes to him for advice, and he really enjoys being able to help out around his code. The right career move for Doug would be to become a SME, subject matter expert. And it doesn't have to just be called SME. You can also call it your niche, to find your niche or to become an SME. But how do you go about becoming an SME here? You first off become a teacher, and you've put yourself and your words out there, because that's how your knowledge will be tested to really show if you can help people out and become an actual subject matter expert, or if what you're saying already truly is the subject matter expert. Second thing, network. Network to show your answers to the world. Network and help people out. So not only that you're teaching a small subset of people, you have a network that knows to come to you because you reached out and helped them before. And the third thing is to create content, whether it's a framework or a blog. Ultimately, subject matter experts have to create something to show their ability to be a subject matter expert, because those are the highest level of SMEs that you can find out there. I want to point out the story with Christian. We heard about how she wanted experiences and should look to be taking a lateral. We heard with Chris that he is looking to sharpen his skills and should be looking for growth. We also heard about how Drew wants to advance in his career and ideally should be looking for a promotion. We then heard about Lana, who is looking for that new challenge and should be looking for a career change at this point. And last but not least, we heard about Douglas, who really is going to focus on his craft to become a subject matter expert. You can pair as many of these as you want together. It might just make the outcome different from how it happens on its own with each individual story. And I know it because that's exactly how I got to where I am today. I paired all 5 of these together to create the ultimate motivation. I chose a job that I knew I would learn skills in management. I became a subject matter expert and niched down on full stack JavaScript. I chose experiences of learning what a large-scale application would be like. I advanced to a principal engineer, and lastly challenged myself by moving to Boston. You can see here how I took one action and it had 5 outcomes. Now, it's not to say every career move is going to be like this. It was honestly a once in a lifetime for me. But with you and your next career move, take heed of these stories today about what you're feeling and what you should do next. And if you like today's content, hit the thumbs up and subscribe button and notification bell to get more content like this in the future. Join my Fastlane Army with the link below to help me get to my 25K goal. And click on the link to make sure you learn what's in it for you.